Welcome to Kindred's discussion of The Girl Who Played with Fire by Stieg Larsson. Joining me are Davine.
Hi.
Denise.
Hi.
Carlota.
Hello.
And Omitha.
Hello.
Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Well, this is not a new author for us. We all read the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg. Let's talk a little bit about the cover, or the title of the book.
The title of the book, The Girl Who Played with Fire, is very appropriate because we learned that the main character, our protagonist, Lisbeth Salander, is not only a girl who gets herself into a lot of very tough situations, but literally has used fire as a means of revenge and even of self-expression. So when she's a young woman, when she's a child, she's the victim of a terrible crime, and she's raised in a very dysfunctional household where her mother is beaten on a daily basis. And as an act of revenge, she takes some gasoline and lights it on fire, and she takes her revenge with that.
Yes.
With that item.
Right.
Yes.
Well, how about the author? Tell us a little bit about him.
Well, he died young.
Right.
After writing these 3 books, he was working on a 4th, and that's something that we hadn't heard about. That's going to be called God's Revenge. Actually, he and his fiancée, common-law wife, they lived together for 15 years before he passed from a heart attack. We're working on this new book, so we know we have 3, but there's another one coming out. He's also been a graphic designer. He's even worked for Scotland Yard. He has also been writing against right-wing extremists, anti-Nazi. There's been threats on his life. And actually, they said that's one of the reasons that he didn't get married to Eva, because they would have had to register and people would have known their addresses.
So he
He's done quite
protected
a
her
lot.
and left her poor.
Poor, right.
Well,
He didn't
he
have
didn't
a
make
will.
a will.
Yeah.
Once again, the woman loses out.
Yeah.
Right, right. Well,
There's a moral in this story.
what about the writing style for Stieg?
Well, I enjoyed his writing style. It was endlessly complex in a good way. It was firmly grounded in realistic issues. The characters were complete and full-bodied, and it was full of intrigue. So it was excellent. And he used math and metaphors to show us through the mind of our main character, Salander. So it was really well written.
And and I like this book better than the first one. Did you?
Yeah.
Well, let's give our audience a summary of the book. Again, this is the second book in the Millennium trilogy, and Mikael Blomkvist is back with us, and he is the crusading journalist and publisher of the Millennium. And what he comes upon, he's going to write a book about the slave trafficking from the Eastern Europe countries to Sweden. And the 2 people that were supplying him the information, they are murdered. And it turns out that the weapon is found at the murder scene, and it has Lisbeth Salander's fingerprints on it. So did she do it or did she not do it? So Lisbeth has to figure out how to get herself out of this situation. In the meantime, she also becomes the prey in this book. So join Kindred as we discuss Stieg Larsson's The Girl Who Played with Fire. Watch Kindred as we discuss The Girl Who Played with Fire by Stieg Larsson on Comcast's Channel 76 and Verizon Fios Channel 42.